Pledge of allegiance by Councilwoman Landry. You're good for that. Our acceptance of agenda, Mayor Pro Tem. Then we have presentations of awards. Mr. Healy, thank you, sir, for the life saving of the 7-year-old. And you'll explain more Thursday?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. And the Citywide Communications Marketing Association Award of Excellence, Mr. Curtis, so you'll do that as well. And then our city manager report, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, members of the council. Just a note for your work session schedule in November. Obviously, the 11th is Veterans Day, which is a Tuesday, which would be the normal day. So that work session was moved up to Monday the 10th at 3 p.m. here in the council chambers. And of course, then the regular meeting will still be on Thursday the 13th. Just a few projects. The pre-bid meeting for the Buffalo Soldier Trail Shared Use Path is set for next week on the 31st. Bids due on November 21st. So we'll have the one along Highway 92 and Buffalo Soldier Trail here working pretty soon. And of course, these are FTA funded, so we'll see what the federal government or where they're at. But it's been a long time to get these through the process, and that's finally happening. The proposals came in for the employee health benefits consultant, and those are under review. And let's see. We had to rebid the commercial uninterrupted power system backup because they came in high, so we're rescoping those, and we will rebid those and see how that works out. And then some good news actually on the sales tax front. So I'm happy to report we're actually we're up almost 3% last year over the year before, and we are up over budget, and that also includes the fact that we lost the residential rental property tax revenue. So hopefully that trend will continue, but to have that happen in the summer, this is for August, is a good sign. So maybe we're seeing a little bit of a turnaround. Of course, if nobody gets paid on the fort here soon, that might cause a slowdown, and hopefully that'll just be temporary. Keeping our eye on that. Obviously, the military is being paid, but then your civilians won't be, and that will probably slow down spending. So we'll keep an eye on that as well.
Yes, sir.
All right. And that's all I have for now. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, sir. Any questions, comments for our city manager? All right. And our next. Oh, hey, Mark. How are you, sir? Councilman Rodriguez. You have a question, sir?
Yeah, it's more on the. It was more on the updates on the city projects. This is more on the K&G front on the west end. I don't know if we're going to talk about that later, but it'd definitely be a request for the end of the meeting or now. But just the fact that there's the Herald report coming out about the date that's changed. That we've been saying December, but it looks like there's been a notice for a while that's going to be longer than December. So just want to talk more about that, hopefully, so we make sure we have the right information out there. I think we owe it to the business owners that are on the west end to, be upfront with them and be as honest as we know when we get something in. And I know I've talked to Diana Cameron, and she's done a good job of trying to push that out and keep people included. But if there's anything that the construction workers are putting out to the yard, and I just want everybody to be in the same, all up to date at the same time. That way we can continue to make sure we inform the people of Sierra Vista and the business owners on that side of town of what the actual project timeline looks like. That's all I had to say. Thanks.
Sir.
Okay. And Mayor McCaw, Councilman Rodriguez, it's my understanding that I heard that project will be extended out a few months into the winter as well. I don't have an exact time frame yet, so I will get on that and let you know.
Thank you very much. The newspaper article today says it's not going to be till March now, so that's kind of concerning. Yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir. All right. So we're going to go to our next item, the consent agenda. Any questions over the consent agenda? Just have one typo. It's not October 73, 2025 is October 7th, 2025.
Yeah, that's it.
And no questions? All right. And then we go to our new business staff report. Ms. Downing. Resolution 2025-086, the addendum to the city manager's contract.
First.
Yes, you're first.
Good morning, Mr. Mayor and
Good
City Council.
afternoon.
We are requesting approval of the amendment to the city manager's contract. We will be the City Council approved granting a 2% salary increase, subject to your vote. The salary increase would increase the city manager's salary from $197,032.12 to $200,972.76. And we will be requesting your approval on Thursday.
Excellent. Thank you, ma'am. Are there any questions, comments? No questions, comments? Thank you, ma'am, so much. And after that, we have the call to the public, comments from the council. And we don't have no agenda items tonight, no presentations, so we go to our council meeting agenda items. No, report on recent trips, meetings, and future meetings.
Well, we just had our summit, the
had our
first
summit?
Annual Transportation Policy Summit here in Sierra Vista. It's the first time we've held it in this region, and I've gotten lots of great feedback from people who traveled from all over the state, and it was well over 300 people who attended over the course of a couple days. So if you were in attendance there, I just want to thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to be there. And if you have any feedback for me and the MPO, we'd love to hear it. But hopefully we're not hosting it for like another long time.
Another 10 years?
Although I really did appreciate that they all came down, they filled up the hotels, and they spent their money, and hopefully it makes up for any hiccup in the TPT coming from this affected by the furlough. Yeah. But yeah, that's all.
Any others?
I'd like to second what she said about the summit. It was outstanding. It was well run. It was worth going to. Learned a lot there. So good job.
Thank you. Yeah, it's Karen and her it's 2.15 staff on MPO. And Sarah Pacheco.
Sarah Pacheco. They did good.
And
Great venue. Yes, sir.
I just want to echo those sentiments. It was everybody I talked to, was super impressed with that facility. They asked how long we've been having events in that facility. Little did I know that's one of the first ones, but you couldn't tell. It was professionally done. It looked great. Sarah Pacheco and her crew did an amazing job making it look great and setting everything up. I did get some feedback about an issue at one of the hotels all of them had, and they all stayed at this one hotel, but we'll talk about that. I guess run that down later, but see what we can do better to make sure we're in our cities always, putting our best foot forward when it comes to hosting. But other than that one hotel issue they had, nothing but good comments and praises for everything that was done. So great job to all you guys that were part of that. Super impressed.
Oh, and lots of great feedback about the golf tournament. I didn't participate, but the morning they had the ADOT governing board here. A couple of them up on the dais mentioned that they really enjoyed it. They were impressed with the golf course and the facilities there. And so I want to thank everyone who helped put that on. Because it sounds like the word's going to get spread now. Because they travel all over the state. They're going to tell people about what we have down here.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Quick one on that too. The golf course, the city of Somerton was in attendance, and they wanted to see, after they attended the golf course, they were kind of blown away by how the golf range, just the range itself was set up. Because they have a similar situation down in Somerton, Arizona, where they have a golf course that's closed. It's owned by the tribe, and the tribe was there as well for the they were here as well for the conference. So it was good to have the tribal members who can actually own the land, and the city of Somerton who wants to do something with the golf course in this area so they can see for themselves. So they were really, really impressed with the golf course. They had a bunch of questions. So it was a good opportunity as well for to showcase kind of what we're doing here, and other cities are kind of interested in doing the same thing where they're at. So it says a lot about the operation going on at the golf course. So thanks for that.
Thank you, sir. Any other comments on recent trips, meetings, and future meetings? We'll go to item number Charlie. Future discussion items and council requests. Ma'am?
Thank you, Mayor McCaw, members of council. Just one item on the list right now, and that's the golf course update requested by Councilmember Kilmurray. We'll schedule that in January.
Excellent. All right. Well, that is it.
And along those lines too, we are getting into the holiday season, so after this meeting Thursday, you'll have only 2 other council meetings the rest of the year, one in November and of course one in December.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. And no executive sessions. Excellent. Well, so far, yeah. So far. And Thursday, we have the domestic violence.
Candlelight Vigil at 6:30 p.m. and I've got the proclamation for you, Mayor, to read there.
Yes, excellent.
Just next door.
Just next door. Don't have to walk far. All right. Thank you so much. We are dismissed. See you on Thursday.